While thunderstorms could be severe any month of the year, there is one particular season where we see more than usual, and that's during the springtime, of course.
Tonight, we're continuing our severe weather special, Alerting Arkansas, where meteorologist Michelle Trotter explains why springtime is the perfect time for severe thunderstorms and how storms even become severe in the first place.
That rotation looks like it's starting to strengthen now, just south of Fayetteville.
This is your time to take shelter before it gets to your area.
Maybe some small hail up to the size of quarters with that one.
Alerting Arkansas, sponsored by American Storm Shelters and McLarty Daniel.
Thunderstorms can form anytime and any day of the year. When you start to see the sky darken with big clouds rolling in and flashes of lightning, you know a thunderstorm is heading your way. Sometimes if there is enough energy in the atmosphere at that time, that thunderstorm could turn strong, violent, or even severe. But how and why does the thunderstorm turn severe? And why is the springtime considered severe weather season? As we start to go from winter to the spring season, the lower level of the atmosphere starts to warm up and become more humid, meaning the atmosphere starts to become unstable, which is a key ingredient for strong thunderstorms to form. Also during the spring, the days start becoming longer, meaning we start to have more sunlight, which means the greater the chance for convection. The sun heats the ground, which then heats the air directly above the ground. If there is something in the atmosphere to lift that warm air up, the cold air starts to push out of the way. As the warm air goes up, the air parcels in that warm layer start to cool, and as that air cools, the water vapor in the air will condense into clouds. With the air unstable and moisture from the water vapor, we have part of a recipe for a thunderstorm. You really need 4 ingredients for a thunderstorm to turn severe: a lifting mechanism, meaning a front of some sort to move through, moisture, instability, and wind shear. Just how powerful a storm will become depends how extreme those conditions are at that time. The reason why we see more severe weather during the springtime than any other season is because all those ingredients come together perfectly, causing thunderstorms to turn strong and even severe. Let's put it together. What happens at the beginning of spring is that the warm and moist air starts to push up from the Gulf of Mexico into the Great Plains. While the instability increases, the wind shear increases as well. We still see fronts during the springtime: warm fronts, cold fronts, stationary fronts, which will be the lifting needed. So when all that comes together, it's prime time for severe thunderstorms to form, along with all the severe weather hazards that come with them: flooding, damaging winds, large hail, and tornadoes. Areas of the country that typically warm up faster with a combination of a lot of moisture in the air usually are the areas that see early season severe thunderstorms. So for states on the Gulf Coast, tornado season usually peaks around March through April, while the Southern Plains peak is around May into June. And last but not least, the most northern states would be around June or July. Covering the weather where you live, I'm 5 News meteorologist Michelle Trotter.
And tomorrow night on Alerting Arkansas, we're looking into why basements are not common here and some alternatives to think about for your family.